Hey everybody, it's the Mad Master here. I'm just doing this quick video, and one of the reasons for doing this is just an expression of sadness and despair and anger about something I found out today that makes me really bummed out, and that is that it sounds like things will never be the same again with my job. We'll never be back fully in the office. They announced today that we'll be, if people volunteered earlier, we might be able to go in like once every couple weeks or twice every couple weeks or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, so this is how it ends, huh? So it was a good run, being part of this company, as far as being able to see people in real life and not have to do everything online. Now I know I've talked about being working remotely for a long time, but I've wanted to do that on, with my own initiative and my own company, not working for someone else. And with the constant changes we're having, it makes it a lot easier to be in real life when we have people to, you don't have to type something in a chat. You can have someone next to you that can answer your question. So I'm pretty bummed out about this. This was just hit me as news that I did not want to hear. I guess November is when they're going to do this once or twice a month thing with people going back in the office or something like that, or just, and I know I've complained a lot about the virus and stuff like that, and the whole social distancing thing, but this is just, to me, it's clear. Obviously these businesses, these corporations want to do away with the office in certain ways for their own financial stability and gain, but the suffering that we've had to endure, and you could say maybe having things that working at home remotely was a good choice. You could be of that argument. That's fine. But to me, having to do that and not seeing people for, gosh, I don't even know. It's like almost a year and a half. Has just been pretty devastating. I mean, I have my friends that I hang out with still, and I see people to some extent, and I'm going out to bars now because they're open in this town, fully open, by the way, for the most part. There's a few places that have some weird hours and stuff, but it's like, oh, well, I can go to the bar and I can't even fucking go back to the office, huh? And there's these rules and stuff if you go back to the office still, and they got rid of the popcorn machine, and they wash things every night and stuff, and it's just devastating. And I'll go into why, because my dream was, it's almost like Camelot or something. Like, I had such a good run at this as a company, being in the position I am, because I was able to have it be slow for hours, not a lot of calls. Sometimes it'd get busy, and I was in kind of a supervisory sort of position with other people, and we were able to do things that were, involved the team in person. I'd be able to look over to my, we had this open office thing that we were doing, which is kind of ironic now. That's like the opposite of the open office. Like, oh, well, fuck the open office, man. Now we gotta like distance and not have people close together anymore because of the virus. Return of Rufus McDoofus. He's dead, but guess what he died from? My character, Rufus McDoofus, was just my parody, satire, Branch Covidian character that I did for a long time, which I might do some more, who knows. But yeah, even people that have had the shot, it's like they say, oh, you're still going to be distanced. And I'm just like, part of the reason why I got the damn thing is because I wanted to go back to the office and have things like they were in 2019, which I was super happy about. Just everything in 2019, just, and obviously I was better, you know, I had a girlfriend at the time and stuff too, and that's part of it. But just everything that has been going on with this whole thing, just it's devastating. It's horrible, because it's like, oh, we're gonna be back in the office part time. I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I want to have it back like we did, where I'm not going to name names, but it was a circle of people at this table in this open office kind of thing, where we were at these tables, you know, be able to yell over to the other person if we needed help with something. We made jokes. There was these two guys on the other side who used to play Magic the Gathering all the time. One of the guys, and you know, just I'd bring in my nitro cold brew, and you know, drink my coffee and blab to my neighbor, you know, and about my problems, my relationships, and or make jokes and make him laugh. Sometimes he'd have to mute the phone. Guy behind me, you know, saying stuff, and I'd make him laugh, and we'd talk about stuff, and it was just the camaraderie of my team was so great. And you know, now they said, oh wait, maybe one of those days we could have this type of thing, but still distanced. It's like, what the fuck, you know? And I feel like everything was taken away from me. Something happened in December of 2019 I'm not going to go into in this video that was devastating. That was even before my breakup. I'm not going to go into it in this video. It was absolutely horrifying. But barring that, then, you know, January, February happened too, and then shit got worse, and then March, you know, it just was downhill from there. So I'm pretty fucking devastated right now about things. And the fact that we're not going to be able to go back to the office in any normal fashion is one of those things that I don't really like about what's happening. It's something that I thought we could have some level of normalcy with, you know. If everything else is open, if everybody else is going back to normal in this town, in this state, in this county, then why can't we have some semblance of normalcy? You know, get the old team back together. You know, it just really. And I've talked to people that don't want to go back to the office. They're so used to the work at home thing. But you know, working at home, if it was half and half even, I would be happier, because I just can't. I live alone, and it's just lonely. You know, when you're in real life, interaction is part of being human. It's not all virtual. It does not have the same feel. Do you want to see a band live, or watch a virtual concert, or watch YouTube live videos? What do you want to see? We want to fucking be there, right? You want to feel the fucking sound system in your gut, you know? That's not going to be accomplished by watching shit on YouTube with your tinny computer speakers or your phone or whatever. So that's a metaphor and analogous to what's going on with this. So no, I don't like this whole idea of working at home indefinitely forever, and that's basically what they sprung upon us today, other than maybe a couple of days a month. And I'm just like, no, it's not gonna. That doesn't work for me. And I guess it's a little better, but then they even threw all this shit in there, and it's heart-wrenching to me, because things were going so well, and I guess it'll never go that way again. And I feel very betrayed and devastated right now about this whole thing. That's all.